The coach of the Carlton Footy Club, who's always good with his time, and he joins us again. Vossy, welcome. Nice to be back here ready to play a game of footy when there's so much kicking around your footy club at the moment. Nice to be back out an hour or two away from the bounce of the ball.
No worries. I see Brownie's in there. What are you doing, Brownie? Telling that H needs to be traded, mate. Are you kidding yourself? Seriously.
We thought it might be awkward, Vossy, but I didn't want to bring it up. And now that you have, go for it. Oath and slather. We're backing right away from him.
I love the big fella. I love the big fella.
What's the focus tonight, mate? All the best, by the way. But obviously, the week before you spoke about defence. Last week, offensively, you're a bit off. But what's been the major focus we can look for tonight?
Well, I think a lot of, I guess on reflection of the year, we've wanted to get a few more looks inside 50. We feel like we've generated that over the last couple of weeks, but clearly that hasn't been complemented with our finish. So we've tried to go to a little bit more work on that, give it a bit more detail, and hopefully it all comes together. But we haven't been able to, I guess, string all the phases together, but we've got to continue to reinforce the things we are doing well and just keep working on where the growth areas are.
On that, Vossy, last week, it was a competitive performance. There was large elements of your game that had come together, other than that finish aspect. So what did you focus on through the week? What was part of training outside of that connection piece?
Oh, that was probably mostly it. Again, reinforcement around some of the things that we are doing, and we can't forget that because sometimes you put a spotlight on something else and all of a sudden the part that was going well starts to fall away. So really conscious of that we don't get in that cycle. We've made some ground around some contests, which will obviously get tested tonight. We've obviously made some ground in some of our defensive actions that still have to stay stable against really good teams. But obviously what we want to add is make sure that we add that finish, whether that's connection inside 50 or a finish on goals.
How has the morale been this week, Vossy? Sometimes you can see the way that players come to training and the way that they train is a reflection on how they might play on the weekend. How has that been through your eyes this week?
Well, that's the thing. I think sort of some of the discussion probably outside the four walls certainly don't match what's going on inside. And, we feel like we've been able to create a really great environment. Players are certainly stepping in every day to want to get better. And, early parts of the week are a little bit sombre and reflecting. And as soon as we get the direction forward, then they pick themselves up and they go again. And this has been no different. And I think when you can sort of put that body to work and give attention to detail to those little things week after week, then hopefully that momentum turns really quickly.
Your opposition tonight, the last couple of weeks, sides have been able to look after their intercept game. So May and Lever have been looked after in some shape or form. Have you gone to school on that?
Yeah, we have. We've actually had early parts of the year had a really good record around it. The last couple of weeks it's got away from us, a couple of interceptors. So there's a little bit of kicker. There's some of the connection inside 50 also that we need to be mindful of. But yeah, look, we know what their strengths are. Stopping it's another thing. So we have to be, respecting the ball a little bit. But also when we get our chance, if we're in disadvantaged position, be able to bring the ball to ground and get it on our floor, get it on the floor so our smalls can go to work.
And beware of your captain tonight. I'd say he's bristling during the week, Vossy, and you came out in his defence because did he actually sleep with the team hotel during the week, or did he actually go to training? Did he spend any time with his teammates?
Yeah, he actually did spend a little bit of time with us this week. So I don't know all those things. It's like if that gets you going, then you're probably not really an AFL player, to be honest with you. They're just little things in the side you don't like. But I think if you're true professional, you get on with business, and obviously as a captain, he's a pretty important player to us.
And you are as well, mate. We appreciate a bit of pressure around, but you're always front up and we love it, and I know you've got a pressing commitment to get to. So thanks for that and good luck tonight.
No, thanks, guys. Cheers.
Thanks, mate.
Michael Voss handling himself beautifully under